Like political fantasy football, watching Donald Trump's cabinet take shape, news day after day. And the latest is there has been an appointment as press secretary for Donald Trump. And somebody you know well, somebody we know well, Caroline Levitt. She is scheduled to be the youngest press secretary in U.S. history at age 27. She was a part of the first Trump administration. She worked under Kayleigh McEnany. So 5 years ago, she was really young. I didn't remember this about Caroline. She ran for Congress in 2022, won her primary, lost the general election, and she does a great job.
She really does, and she's proved herself on the trail. By the way, she's also a young mom. You're hearing a lot of stories out there, New York Times, I'm sorry, saying that there's such a bro culture within the Trump administration picks. Caroline Levitt, I mean, really new mom, beautiful young woman, and smart as a whip.
All right. President-elect Trump announces that press secretary is going to be Caroline Levitt. She's 27 years old, which will make her the youngest in history to hold this position. She previously worked under Kayleigh McEnany in the first Trump administration, but here's the kicker. Instead of celebrating her accomplishments, the left is already nitpicking every move. Classic, right? Let's take a look at an example why they are freaking out. Roll the clip.
It takes someone 5 minutes to Google Jake Tapper, Donald Trump, to see that Jake Tapper has consistently
stop this interview if you're going to keep
President
attacking
Trump
my colleagues.
to Adolf Hitler.
Ma'am, I'm going to stop this interview if you continue to attack my colleagues. I would like to talk about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, who you work for.
Yes.
If you are here to speak on his behalf, I am willing to have this conversation.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay.
Now, as
I'm
for
sorry,
this
guys.
debate,
We're going to come back out to the panel. Caroline, thank you very much for your time. You are welcome to come back at any point.
President-elect Trump also announcing that Tulsi Gabbard is going to be the Director of National Intelligence. Tulsi has previously served in Congress. She is a veteran, but because she doesn't fit the left's narrative anymore, they're calling her a Russian asset. Sounds familiar? Right. It's like 2016 all over again, where every Trump ally was suddenly working for Putin. It's desperate, and honestly, it's getting pretty old.
Yes, there's no question. I consider her someone who is likely a Russian asset, who would be as the DNI responsible for managing our entire intelligence community, hold all of our most significant intelligence information and secrets, and essentially would be a direct line to our enemies.
You know, I meant to wear my rubber boots in today because it's getting deep. I mean, it really is. The bullcrap is getting deep. You're talking about someone there who has served her country in the House of Representatives and still serving in uniform. Someone who's taken an oath and has defended this country.
And then there's Pete Hegseth, who has been nominated for the Secretary of Defense. He's a veteran, a patriot, someone who actually gets the military. But the media, they're calling him a white supremacist because, wait for it, he has tattoos. Wow. Here we go. One of his tattoos says, God wills it, a phrase from 1096. It actually says it in Latin. I don't know how to pronounce it, not even going to try it. But apparently, someone found a way to connect it to white supremacy. You can't make this stuff up. This is where we're at, folks. If you have tattoos and you believe in merit over quotas, you're a bad guy.
One who, is known to be a white supremacist, known to be an extremist, whose book is basically about his opposition to the advancement of black officers to the top brass. And the military is actually a very important area for black advancement. And so him selecting that particular person, and by the way, the Department of Defense has 3 million employees. There's no evidence that this man has ever run anything. The fact that he is a veteran is simply insufficient.
I would just say that Hegseth would say that he would deny strenuously he's a white supremacist. He has, I just want to
so did Trump.
Put that in the record.
Here's the bigger picture. The left isn't just attacking these people. They're going after what they stand for: patriotism, service, merit. Trump's team is filled with veterans who served this country. And instead of respecting that, they're being labeled extremists. Since when is loving your country a bad thing? Let's be real. Trump's cabinet picks are about putting the best people in the right positions, period. The media freak out. It just proves how much they hate the idea of actual meritocracy because it threatens their woke agenda. Look, the left's attacks aren't about Caroline, Tulsi, or Pete. They're about stopping Trump's America First agenda. The smears, that just shows how scared they are. What's coming in 2024. Stay tuned because the meltdown is only getting started and I'm here for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like the video and share it. And I'll see you next time.